If starting your website re-platform or redesign is on your to-do list for 2024 and you just can't get started, don't hesitate. This is not one you can sleep on in 2024. Make sure you chat with the team at Convert Digital. They are a leading Shopify Plus partner with teams in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Convert Digital have developed amazing sites for great e-commerce brands such as Camilla and Mark, Naked Harvest, Gander, Cocoa Black, 2XU, Superdry, and more. Don't take my word for it. Head on over to convertdigital.com.au to view their work or reach out directly to the team on hello@convertdigital.com.au.
Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get through your Friday. Here's your host, Bushy.
Today's checkout features the legendary Phil Leahy, a true pioneer in Aussie e-commerce. From becoming Australia's top eBay seller back in the day to creating the Retail Global Conference and now running MedCart, which is a booming marketplace for healthcare products, Phil has seen probably almost all. In this episode, he shares some pretty wild stories, including the strangest and biggest thing that he's ever bought, how he stays ahead of the curve, and he shares some hard-earned lessons from running a marketplace in the complex medical supply industry. Phil, thank you for joining us on The Checkout. It was a pleasure having our in-depth conversation on the main episode where we talked about everything from your first eBay store selling Silverchair merchandise all the way through to what you've established with Retail Global around the world, and then now your venture at MedCart that you've been working on for the last 5 years, the marketplace for health products. But we're here to learn a little bit more about you. So I've got 5 quick questions. Number 1, I'm really curious about this one. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
My house. I know it sounds weird. But I did. I bought it sight unseen.
Wow. During COVID?
No, it was after COVID. Okay. We came up to Port Douglas during COVID. We were stuck up. Well, we weren't stuck. We ran away from Melbourne. And then we decided we wanted to live here. And a place came up. We looked at it online. We had a friend who lives up here just come and have a look at it for us. We made an offer. We bought it. So
well done.
It was my first house. I bought a house for my mum, 5 or 6 years ago. That was my first house, but I'd never bought a house for myself and my partner. So we bought that unseen. I know it's not a crazy item, but it was crazy the way we did it.
Now you live in the North Queensland dream.
We are. And I was very lucky when I got here and went, that was actually a great buy.
That's good. You didn't have to leave a 1-star review. Number 2, which retailer has most inspired you recently?
Julie Mathis from Snuggle Honey Kids, ex-Flora and Fauna. Did I say that right? I'm back to
Flora and Fauna, yeah.
Yeah, look, Julie just continues. I mean, I can't stand her. She just makes me sick. She just gets everything, works harder than anybody. I've never seen an e-commerce leader own the customer journey and serve it with love like she does. She's just got the knack. And, she runs this family. She's constantly traveling. She's constantly doing all sorts of crazy stuff like fun runs and marathons. And I don't know. I just can't keep up with it.
No, she's incredible. And I think the 2 things that stand out for me about Julie is that she's genuinely nice and helpful. Like, she's not doing it to get anything. She'll help anyone out and she'll share what she's doing openly. She actually wants everyone else to succeed as well. She's not protecting anything. And she's constantly learning. Like, I heard about some feedback that she had about a course that she just did. And I was like, oh, that's interesting that Julie's doing that course. But she's constantly learning and challenging herself.
Yeah, the wine course.
Yeah, the wine course. And then there was a e-commerce course that I heard that she did as well through a third party. But I was like, oh my God, like, you just never give up. It's like, for all the experience and that she has, it's like, there's always something new to learn. Which
she's just a beautiful human.
Yeah. Yeah. Great call. All right. Number 3, name a piece of tech that you or your e-commerce business couldn't live without.
I guess there's plenty. SEMrush is one, but I guess Search Spring. We've been getting great results with them. We've got 10% of our customers. We're sort of driving them to use search because we want to show them the depth of products. And we're getting 55% of our revenue attributed to that channel. And our AVO on Search Spring is $195 versus $188. Sorry, versus $108 without it. So I think our average AVO is about $150 an order, but it's just been fantastic. We're seeing the flexibility, we have a meeting once a week. We work out what we can do better. We have a meeting once a month with them to fine tune and see what we can do better. I think it's a great piece of tech. And you've got to have great search on your site, especially when we've got the amount of SKUs we've got.
How many SKUs have you got now?
35,000 at the moment.
Yeah, wow. I can imagine how important a piece of tech like Search and Merch with Search Spring is. All right, number 4. Can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into? You're not allowed to say catch of the day.
No, and I was going to say, I'm not allowed to say add to cart.
No, not at all.
The Jason and Scott Show, Jason Goldberg, Scott Wingo. It's a US podcast. They talk more about high-level US marketplace. But I just find them fascinating and a great yarn. Another guy I'd listen to, Greg Buzek, who's the president and lead analyst of IHL Group in the USA. Greg's an amazing analyst. So they're my 2.
Great tips. Thank you, mate. And last one I've got for you. Phil, what is your biggest challenge today?
The biggest challenge, I think, for everyone is the economy, battling this, riding it out, making sure we get through to the better days. For personally, it's finding quality sellers and great inventory and looking after my tropical garden up here. It's just a nightmare.
Look at that. You've gone from economy to looking after your sellers to your garden. What's most important out of those 3?
Oh, the sellers.
God, I was hoping you were going to say the garden. Phil, amazing. Thank you so much for that. It's brilliant to have you on the checkout. Good luck with everything with MedCart.
Thank you, Nathan. Good to speak to you, mate.
If you're curious to dive deeper into Phil's story, and you should be, head back to the main episode where I chat with Phil and discuss his rise in e-commerce from running an eBay empire to launching Retail Global to his current journey building MedCart into the leader into the healthcare space. From customer service secrets to marketplace management tips, there is so much to be learnt from Phil and his journey. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.